Good afternoon, welcome. It's Anna here, and it's Wednesday, and that means that it is time to use it or lose it. And today I have been looking through my stash and found a bunch of old, and some of them are vintage, old postcards that I will never use in my craft as they are. I mean, Palma de Mallorca, okay, sky rise, a beach, someone taking pictures with funny faces, houses, Christ on the mountain, okay, and another sky rise. So, and all of these have been sent, and that's what their common thing is. Different eras of time, obviously. These are a bit older and these are a bit newer, but they're still the 70s, so vintage, I guess. And what I want to do, I have one more here. I wanted to make a little template, but I realized I didn't have to. I am making notebooks. I'm not going to pretty them up. I'm not going to put another image on them. I'm going to make notebooks because these tiny little books are excellent to tuck into any pocket in your journals. So what I am doing, this is so easy and so quick, I hope, that I really hope this will be a quick video. That's what I want to say. So what I'm gonna do is I am starting by folding them. As you can see, I have already started here. Then I'm gonna use my bone folder to sharpen that fold a bit. I have rounded the edges, the corners of this one. So I'm gonna start by rounding the corners on the others. And then I'm gonna fold them. You might see where this is going, right? Putting in some papers and making it a notebook. Yeah, no big deal. The thing is, what I'm gonna do is that I am going to, this one didn't want to fold. I am going to cover up the insides because these are not very nice, I think. And I have a large piece of ledger that tore when I was picking it up, quite fragile obviously, so I'm going to cover the insides with ledger paper. And maybe I should have waited to to fold them before until I had put that in, but yeah. Now we'll have to use. You can see how easily it tears. So yeah, I'm bringing out some glue paper and I am putting the glue on the cards and putting it on here. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so as I said, it's Wednesday, it's been my day off, and it's a really, is this one finished? Really sunny, lovely day. I believe this one is finished. I don't know if I have another one of those. It's in a box somewhere. Sunny and warm, and it feels like spring outside, and I love it. I have been going to the dentist with my son today. Quick visit, like 10 minutes or something. And what else did I do? Yeah, I met with my eldest daughter. She met up with us when we had been to the dentist. So we dropped my son off at school again, and then me and my eldest daughter went and purchased some lunch. And she stayed with me for a while, and we ate and we talked and had a nice time. Then we went for a nice long walk with dogs, which was really appreciated both by the dogs and myself because it was such nice weather. I can't remember the last time it was so warm outside. Warm and really, really nice. I'm gonna let that dry a bit before I bend that again. And jump right onto the next postcard instead. Let me just see which one I want to. This one will fit. Okay. Yeah, so I have been postponing my filming today. Yeah, I didn't want to sit and film during midday. In the morning I couldn't because it was so bright and sunshiny in my room. And then I wanted to be outside actually. So, yeah. Let's see if we can just simply plop that down. I found a purple glue stick. I didn't know I had one. So let's use that one here. And this doesn't have to be really straight or anything because this is just to cover up the insides of the cards. Getting rid of some of the excess. I'm gonna cut this out and I'm gonna put some new stamps, I think. Let's continue. Can I fit all of them on here, do you think? Maybe if I do it that way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes, I can. Perfect. So I am going to let that tail help me. I'm just doing a rough ripping. By hand. Oh, I had another one down here. Oh well. I'm going to make as many as I can, okay? Maybe I should actually put something heavy on top of these while they're drying. This is a lovely book. If you get a chance to purchase this, A Garden Eden, it's a Taschen book, buy it because this is, this is not what we're going to do today, but if you see how many lovely botanical images there are, if you find it, buy it, run to the shop. I have even purchased this one brand new once because it was on sale. But I use it so often. I have 2 copies I am taking images from at the moment. Because unfortunately it's one of those, you know, what's it called when you have to decide which side you want to use from the paper. Can't remember. It's called something. I am plopping this down there. Thank you. Just using a little tool here to flatten it out, and then I'm gonna do a little fold and tear it off and put it underneath the beautiful book to dry. I can do like this. Just, and then you can all see the book if you want to take a screenshot or something. I'm folding this over because I don't want any glue on top of on the insides of my little books. mini journals. There we go, all purple. And yay, this is good. And so I am thoroughly enjoying my day off today. And also I have been, this morning when it was too bright in here to do any filming, I was crafting away in my rose journal, and oh my god, I love it. I'm having too much fun. It's gonna be such a chunky book. It's gonna need a permanent closure, let me tell you. But I love it. It's gorgeous. Maybe I can, is this one smaller? Yes, it is. So I'm gonna put that one up here maybe. And then I'm gonna put this one here. And this one will have to wait, I think. Or this one. Which one? This one. Okay. So I'm gonna glue these two down as well, and then we can start folding and rounding corners and things like that. How are you guys doing? Are you also having spring wherever you are? If you're in Australia or Canada or America or someplace in Europe, do you have spring? Let me know where you live and if you have spring. Or autumn maybe. Even, I don't know. I really feel the life coming back to the body, sort of, when it's springtime. I have been so tired all winter and feeling meh, you know, feeling not very motivated, and getting rid of that. And now all of a sudden I can feel the life coming back to me. Feel much more, I don't know, in Swedish we say piggare. What do you do in English? I feel like I have more energy. I'm energized. I have the energy to do stuff. That was a while ago that I had energy to do stuff. Okay, we have two more here, so let's stop at those. And I can also go in with extra art glitter glue on the edges here if I need it. If the paper lifts once it's been pressed down, I can always use the art glitter glue. There we go. So we're going to put those down here and take out a few of the other ones. Let's start with these three and let's put those back in. Now let's cut off the excess ledger and fold them and round the corners. So it's a bit of a mess make today. I haven't put any more stuff in my use it or lose it box, which I am so grateful for. But these postcards I stumbled upon when I was looking for rose ephemera in my stash room earlier today, and I thought, maybe I should just do that craft I was thinking about. Well, I redesign the postcards and make them into notebooks. I also have a thing I want to do with envelopes. Maybe we can do that next week. and then we can go back to making random ephemera out of my box. Let's round the corners once again. Because the rounded corners gives it a bit more, you know, nice finish. And then I'm gonna carefully, hopefully, fold this. Yeah, that's enough. Good enough. Because it's the insides. This one needs a new stamp. And I'm gonna do inking, and I'm gonna do papers inside, of course. This one also needs a stamp. It's quite thick. There we go. And I have lots and lots of stamps, so it's just finding them and plopping them on. And at first I was thinking, oh, maybe I should find the right stamps from the right country, but then no. I don't think anyone will expect a little notebook to have the correct stamp. Would you? If you find a notebook like this, maybe you would think it would be funny if the postcard was sent from Spain and the stamp was from Denmark. Maybe I will take the time, depending on how we are for time in the video. So this is a great way, using a postcard you got in your stash. Maybe you got a bunch of postcards from someone who destashed, or you purchased a bunch of postcards and some of them were not so beautiful, and you don't want to make journaling cards, because sometimes I make journaling cards. If I have an ugly postcard or a not so pretty postcard that I haven't been sent, I often remake the front. I glue something else on top of it and make it a pretty postcard again, but to go in as a journaling card. But if they have been sent like these have, I think this side when the writing is much more pretty, and I want to use that one. And I could make this into journaling cards as well. I don't have to make booklets out of them. I could decorate, put something here, a stamp, and then journal on the back side, and it will be okay. But I don't want to do that. Today I want to make some little notebooks. But it's a great way to use up what you got that you don't know what you are going to do with, I think. And this idea I saw on, I believe I saw it somewhere on Instagram. Someone had scans of old postcards, and they make this from the scans. So they had printed them on thicker paper, and then they made this, so they didn't have to cover up the inside. But I do, since I have those real ones. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just 2 of them had stamps. So let's start with the stamps. This one is from Mallorca, Portugal. Oh my god, I don't know if I have something from Portugal. This one is Swedish, This one is, I have no idea. But let's see if I can find something in the stash. I'm just seeing what I have different. I have many of these stamp albums. I buy them on yard sales and online auctions. Here has been. Maybe we can get this guy for here. Or maybe that's the same year as that. Maybe we should have a more authentic stamp. Yes, but it's the right guy. No, let's use this one. Yes. So I'm just going to put on a new stamp. On the Barcelona. There we go. And what else do we have? Portugal. Do I have Portugal? Do you see it? Just yell at me. Austria, Italy, Poland, Belgium, Czechoslovakia, Yugoslavia. Many of these countries doesn't even exist anymore. Norway, Denmark, USA, England, Israel, Finland, Magyar. Lots of Magyar posta. Let's see. I thought I had some Swedish ones. Yes, I did. So let's put 2 Swedish ones down here. These are really old. I'm getting another one. I didn't want to use those because I don't know if I have any more. Oh dear. I'm just quickly seeing what I have here. Magyar posta. So many. Oh dear. No, that's a whole album with them. But this one then. Here we have Sweden at least. Let's use one of those. With lions on. Thank you. And put on here. Plop. And we can do this guy. I have plenty of him. I know that. So we're going to flip through this and see if we can find one from Portugal, and if we can't, I will take another one. Because I don't want to wait too long. Horses, Great Britain, cats, dogs, different animals, Cuba, well, Guyana. Oh my god, lots and lots. Let's take Her Royal Highness Queen Elizabeth, shall we? She can be on this one. There we go. So now we have our bases. They have all been dressed up with some stamps. I have rounded the corners, I have backed them, and I have folded them. And now I am going to ink them with the right ink. Gather twigs, yes. Just quickly going around the edges, because I want them to be even grungier. Then we're gonna fill them. And the thing that I saw that the other person did, the one that had the printouts of scans, they did not sew these. She did not sew these, and I am not going to sew them either. I hope that my stapler will accept to be used. I am thinking about, because I have one of those regular standard staplers, and I'm thinking about investing in one of the tiny attachers from Tim Holtz. If you have one, do you think it's worth it? Give me a comment down below what you think. Should I invest in a tiny attacher, or should I just save my money? Because it's exactly the same as a normal stapler. Please let me know if you have an opinion on the subject. I love when a craft is this quick and easy. I think that I might be back with one more video with the rose journal before I flip through it, because I have had so much inspiration today. I have so many ideas, and the pile of stuff I showed you yesterday, it's grown even more. So I want to fill these. I'm just going to put 2 pieces of paper in each, I think. I have this is bullet journal paper, and I think it will be exactly the right height for the bigger ones. Yes, so that's 1 and 2. As well, yes, 3. So this is one thing I can you can use your old papers for. These are too high. Then I have a few of those. It's like a long list. I found that thrifting. That can be, that's almost too high as well. Oh, crap. Well, it's gonna have to do, or I will have to cut them down. Oh, that's perfect. I'm gonna tear them in half first, and then fold them. So now I have just 2 pieces of paper in here. This is just going to be a teeny tiny notebook, you know. And I have 2 pieces of paper in here. And what else do I have? I'm just leaning back and see what I have in my near proximity. And I don't want to use the leftover, what's it called? Ledger paper, because it's too fragile. I'm just standing up and getting another piece of paper over here, I hope, or a few of them. Just seeing what I have in my stash. Maybe I can use a couple of those, yes. So I have this lined paper that goes in, you know, those loose leaf notebooks, and I'm just going to, oh, perfect, fold these. That one doesn't have anything, so this one needs another one. And we're going to do a little, we're going to do like this. Tiny one, yes. There's 2 in there, and 2 in there, perfect. And one in there and one in there. So let's just make it 2 in here. And we have to find something. Let's do the same thing again. Or maybe I can just cut it off. Yes, I can. Using my scissors and cut it off. There we go. So let's start out with this one. So she stapled it, and I hope that my stapler will accept this paper, even though it's quite thick. Keep your fingers crossed. Seems so. Yes, perfect. Whew. So that is one little notebook all done. And you can also put a strip of paper or some, what's it called? Fabric or something if you wanted to make it even more secure, the band. And there you have a small notebook. Perfect to go in any pocket. And you can decorate them even further if you like. And here we have another one. And you can also journal on the inside covers, of course, because it's covered in the, what's it called? Ledger. I'm losing my words. That one got a bit on the front, but never mind. So we have pocket stuffers. Nice. I like that. Having some ephemera ready to go and just put into pockets. For instance, if I wanted to add one of those in my rose journal, I could add a rose stamp, or I could, just gonna cut this off, I could add a fussy cut on the front or on the back, and then it has a rose theme. So it's easy peasy. Lovely way to use up old postcards that you don't want to throw out and don't know how to use as they are. So that is my tip for today. Let's just cut off the excess. I love those. They're so cute. And you could put as many papers as you like in here. I think I'm going to use a clip if I can get one off. Thank you. Just to keep them closed for now. And don't ask me why I tried to staple away from myself. That's really, really good. So I hope you enjoyed this really short, sweet, and very easy craft with me. I certainly enjoyed it. I love making a bit of mass make that is quick and easy. And oops, let me stand up and show you all the little books. Here is one with some note papers inside. Lovely. And we have this one. And I think they all look so much better when they are inked up as well. They look a bit more vintage. This one is really nice. And the red stamp down there. There you go. And another small one. Am I even in frame? And another one, a bit more modern, from 74. There we go. So in 35 minutes, I made 6 little notebooks and talked a lot during my little session here. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Give me a comment down below what you think of this little craft. Will you try it yourself? And also, if you think it's worth the money to buy the tiny attacher. And if you haven't subscribed already, I would be really, really, really thankful if you did. It helps me get in the loop with the algorithm. And yeah, I will be back really soon with another video. Probably the rose journal or the small ones. You will just have to wait and see. Have a great rest of your week, everybody. Bye.